Hello, this is Random Pout, and tonight we're reviewing X-Men on the NES. Now, this was a game made by LGN, and this is a 1 to 2 player game. And there are 4 scenarios plus the practice scenario that you could choose the battles through. And yeah, you get to pick your X-Men, and you can see they all have different stats. But from what I could tell on this game, you're better off using a guy with a projectile. But even if you're playing a 1 player, you do have to select a fucking guy that can physically fight. Even though this is X-Men, the enemies are ridiculously randomized. There's no telling what half of these enemies are. You get knocked around quite easily. As you can see, you can take a lot of hits before you die. But the game's not, and yeah, there's no hit detection in this game at all. You take 1 hit, and until you die, all you do is take hits. There is, magnets are bad apparently. You fucking computer. There should be... yeah, avoid the magnets. The magnets get you screwed big time. The magnets will screw you big time. But yeah, each stage you just gotta get to the exit and defeat the enemies that are involved. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm down there in the corner. Yeah, apparently I grabbed a magnet. This game can be incredibly frustrating, which is understandable. Oh, magnets. They're annoying as fuck. But yeah, this game could be incredibly frustrating. The music is okay, I guess. But why are those magnets even in this game? All it does is screw you over. Yeah, every stage is kind of a maze like, what the hell? Was a million enemies flying at you from all directions. But fortunately, you don't have to worry about a game over until all the X-Men are dead. If all the X-Men die, then it's a game over. So you got plenty of chances to go through the game, depending on how many X-Men you have left alive. And like I said, you get to pick your difficulty or pick your stage. And I don't know, do you have to beat all the stages to get to the end? Wow, that killed me pretty quick. Now, on the 1-player mode, if one of your guys dies, you get to continue as the other character. But, Yeah, you saw how quickly I died just at the start of this battle. And the graphics are kind of an amalgamation of NES graphics. So I don't know what to say exactly about the graphics, but the graphics are kind of a mismatch of bullshit. And hard to tell what they're supposed to be. And then there are these teleporting parts where you're trying to figure out where the hell you're supposed to go. Not to mention bullshit like that. It's a weird game. I mean, I guess the animations are okay. The graphics aren't horrible, but they are kind of convoluted. Now you have to figure out where you're supposed to go. But part of that is kind of a where the hell do I go kind of game. And sometimes the teleports you take don't take you where you're supposed to go. But once again, not a terrible game, but it does have issues that need to be worked on. This could have been a good NES game, but there were some issues with it that kind of ruined it. And one of the worst issues in this game is the fact that you have to rely on an NPC character to be following along with you. Because that really sucks. But there is also the problem with shit causing instant deaths. Because there are a lot of obstacles in this game that will cause instant deaths. The music, I would say the music in this game is okay. I mean, the music in this game is NES style music, so I can't complain about that. But what the hell is with the skeleton knights and the rats and all that shit? It's an X-Men game. They could have come up with way better monsters. They could have come up with way better fucking villains than skeletal knights and monsters and shit like that. And these weird rat spiders and bats. Yeah, they could have come up with way better villains. So, I don't know why they chose stock footage villains as this. But, that was their choice. Apparently, I guess that's a dead end. But then, I can't go back. So I guess this was the way I was supposed to go. I mean, it's hard to tell where the hell you're supposed to go in these games. And when the enemies start hitting you, you're kind of screwed. So getting hit by the enemies is pretty bad because you have no idea when you're going to get back control of your character. Kind of reminds me of Gauntlet. You remember Gauntlet? Yeah, it kind of makes me think of Gauntlet on the NES. Where you're just kind of roaming around and trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. Yeah, it kind of makes me think of Gauntlet on the NES. There's so much bullshit you gotta deal with. It's not really fair when you load the game. not really fair when you... And then I'm getting the hiccups. Not really... It's not really fair when you load the game and you start on an enemy. I mean, it's a playable game on the NES, but definitely not one of the best. Yeah, it's a playable game on the NES, but definitely not one of the best. And honestly, a terrible X-Men game. It is definitely a terrible X-Men game. There are so many things that could kill you in one hit. And there are no situations like that where you appear and immediately get killed because you appear in a situation where you cannot control the character. I mean, yeah, this game has a lot of issues and could have been a good game. It could have been a good game, but they just didn't put any effort into it. That's the problem. They didn't put much effort into it. Yeah, this game had potential and they just didn't utilize it. And that's the problem. Could have been a good game, but they fucked it up bad. Ah. And that goddamn magnet item. That magnet item should not be in the game. It screws you up way too much. Yeah, they should have never had the magnet item in this game. The magnet item is complete garbage. It's definitely a challenging game. It's definitely a challenging game, but other than the reasonable graphics and the slightly decent music, there's not much to offer on this game. It has practically nothing to do with X-Men. And the only reason why it's a two-player is because you have to use two characters no matter what, so you might as well have another player playing the other character. Otherwise, it's just a useless NPC. But anyway, that's X-Men for NES. It's a quick review, but ain't much else to say about it. Kind of playable, but as far as a good X-Men game, far from it. As an X-Men game, it sucks ass. But as an NES game, it's fairly playable. But if you want to play a good X-Men game, check out the Sega ones that we'll be getting to later. Those are the decent X-Men games. So until then, I'll see you in the next episode. If you like my videos, please follow and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. But that's all there is to say about this one. So I'll see you next time. Take it easy.